Ethan, what's up, my man?
Yeah, Allison. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Good, good, good. So, appreciate you reaching out and answering a few questions today.
Yeah, of course, man. It's my pleasure. I really like to be picked up by the Saints. Too obviously. Big fan of their organization. What they're doing down there. They're always, within the last decade or so, they've always been, they seem like a well-run organization. They're always, top of the division usually.
For sure, for sure. So, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody listening?
So my name is Ethan Graubard. I am a safety nickel, free safety, strong safety nickel. Also outside linebacker out of Allegheny College in Meadville, PA.
Yes, sir. PA represent.
Yeah.
So, starting off your college career, it didn't go exactly how you planned, obviously. A hip injury ended up leading you to be released by, what was it, Ithaca? Is that how you say it? Ithaca?
What's that?
How do you say the college? Ithaca College?
Oh, Ithaca.
Oh, okay. Whatever that is. But anyways, you ended up coming to Allegheny. What led to your decision to come to Allegheny?
What led to it, I think it was I just wanted, the opportunity to, play college football and obviously get a good education.
Right.
Is what led me there. That just seemed like of the options, that seemed like the best one for me to do. Because that was, one of my main things. I wanted, play college football. So I wanted to get a good education coming out of college, and that's what Allegheny, provided me with.
Solid. So, if you weren't playing football, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
I think I would be. I got my degree in economics, so personally in the financial services field. Whether it be wealth management, life insurance, stuff like that, or something. Obviously, I love sports, so maybe something in sports, really like sports comedy, sports reporting. But either something in economics, finance, or sports.
For sure. Football doesn't work out, let me know. I'll get you into this broadcasting grind.
Yeah.
But who do you try to model your play style after? Like, if there's an NFL guy you just look up to, who you trying to model your game after?
It would be definitely Jamal Adams, the safety out of New York Jets.
Yes,
I loved his versatility is what I pride myself on. He's able to, I've rushed off the edge in college. He's able to rush off the edge, drop the deep third, cover man, cover one, or drop to like a zone, zone fly. He's able to do it. He's the best passer. He's a DB. He's the best, run stopper. He's a DB. He's able to, cover man as a safety. Able to play zone. Great zone player as well. So that's what I pride myself on, is being versatile, and he's I think he's the best defensive back in the league right now. Definitely best safety in the league right now. The way he plays and the way I just like the way he carries himself. Really like confident. Seems like a nice guy, down to earth. But really I'd see he puts definitely looks like he puts his work into the film room. Just so I pride myself on is putting the work in the film room, preparing myself. Jamal prepares himself. As I want to be that's what I pride myself on as a football player. Coming in and preparing myself to be successful. It just doesn't happen. I really take pride in that. I really love the process of getting in the film room, practice room, and visualizing what it takes to be successful. What the opponent's going to run and how I'm going to combat that to be successful. Is what he does, and obviously a lot of other safeties in the NFL does. But it really seems like he does that. Also, I know Earl Thomas does that, and Tony Jefferson and Brian Dawkins. It's a little before my time, but the physicality that they play in. I pride myself being physical safety, being able to play downhill, and make plays like that, and also being versatile. All those guys I named are pretty versatile, especially obviously Jamal Adams. Versatility and execution and preparation is what I pride myself on, and that's what he does.
For sure. So is that kind of what you want to be like at the next level, as a safety more so than a linebacker, or just kind of whatever?
I would play whatever. I think my size wise, I fit into a DB, whether it be safety, corner, or a nickel. So my size puts me at, but I had experience playing everything in college. I played will linebacker, like a 4-3 outside linebacker, which is basically a middle linebacker, and I also played rover too. on the first half of the season. And last year I played 2018 I played nickel. Um, just like I play anything, and I think that's really valuable these days in the NFL because
For sure.
whatever like game plan they're coming in for a week, I can fit into any role. I have experience playing that film on it, and I'm able to do it, especially rushing off the edge. I know that's a big thing now because it's a pass happy league. Rushing off the edge and being able to cover man. I did that also in the podium also game, was cover man a lot. So whatever the scheme is, I have experience in, and I'm able to do it and execute it to 100%.
For sure.
So yeah.
What you doing to prepare for your transition to the NFL? Like, what are you doing as far as like workouts and dieting going on, especially like in today's like pandemic and whatnot? What you doing to stay safe, stay healthy, and prepare for your transition?
Well, I have a gym in my garage. Busted a gym in my garage that I built up, and then my trainer sends me workouts to do 3 days a week. In the garage, whether that be power workouts, lifting, stuff like that, jumping, lifting power, explosive movements, strength movements, and then 2 days a week I head to the field with my trainer. We do like combine preparation stuff. Because I'm doing my virtual pro day this weekend. So we've just been preparing for that and also doing like skill work. I'll do that 2 days a week. So it's 3 days in the weight room in my garage and 2 days on the field.
For sure. So what trait do you have that will help you stand out to NFL teams? And then obviously propel you to make a 53-man.
Yeah, the trait I would say is the grit and I would say grit and willingness to prepare. Because this quote from somewhere, I don't know who said it, but it's not the willingness to win that counts. It's the willingness to prepare to win. I don't know if I said that correctly, but it's a quote, it's a famous quote. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, prepare. Get in the film room, study my opponent, know what I have to do to be successful, know what techniques you need to be successful, and I think that's what will separate me from that. I'm not athletic. I'm not an overly athletic player. I'm athletic and an overly athletic player, but what will determine my success, I think, is my preparation is what will keep me rising to the top. Is my preparation, my willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, for sure. So, what's your favorite college memory?
My favorite college memory, I would say, is this year. We were playing. This is actually the last game of the season. We were playing Oberlin College. We were heavily favored, and we just wanted to send out the seniors the right way, me included. And we were heavily favored that game. The previous year in 2018, we beat them by 25, 30 points, and this year we were down at halftime going in, and we were down at halftime going in. We were receiving a punt return because I started the third half receiving a punt return. And I made a key block, which allowed our returner to score a touchdown. That's sealed the whole deal. We rallied. We scored like 20 unanswered points. We went on to finish the game strong and send the seniors out the right way. But it was great to be a part and send that make the key block for our return to score. Either that or my first varsity tackle my junior year. I was brought in against Oberlin actually too. And I made a tackle on one of the top running backs in the conference. So that was a good moment just to feel all that preparation, hard work, pay off in terms of, making that tackle. A lot of sacrifice went into that. So seeing that all pay off, and it goes into, I love the feel of preparation. Everything that happened to me beforehand, going in and, succeeding in that really just was a good feeling for me.
For sure. So take us into your phone a little bit. Who's on your pregame playlist?
Who's on a pregame playlist? I would say it's either pregame playlist. I would have to go with, it's either going to be Bruce Springsteen if I'm trying to relax. Bruce Springsteen. That's maybe like the start of the game day. Bruce Springsteen on. Then we go closer to the game. I'll try to get more hyped up. So maybe some hard rock, some AC/DC, and then maybe some Rick Ross. If I'm really feeling, ready to get, amped up right before we go out there for warm-ups. But, I also just try to keep my cool. We had a coach say, let it build. You don't want to go out there, you don't want to get too hyped up before the game because you're going to burn yourself out. You want to let it build. So right when kickoff happens, you'll be at your max, max excitement, max being pumped up right before kickoff. You don't want to burn yourself out. So I just, I get myself amped up. I try to, stay calm at the same time, so I'm letting it build as well.
Yes, sir. So, what's some of like the biggest adversity you faced either in life or like in your college career, and then like how'd you overcome it to the point where you are today?
I would say the biggest adversity I felt would probably be going in, as I said, when I was going to Ithaca College, I was dealing with a hip injury from high school, and then it didn't heal. It didn't heal properly. I re-injured it during the training going into my freshman year, in 2015, and then I re-injured it, and then coming into that year, I wasn't able to, train as much in the summertime. So I re-injured in the summertime, so I was able to train all throughout the winter and springtime, but then I re-injured in the summertime training, and then that kind of set my training back a bit, and I had to let it heal. So going into that season, I wasn't fully prepared. I was unfortunately cut from the football team there, and then that's fueled my ambition to work hard and become a better football player, and trained hard and everything like that. I had to I had to train hard, everything like that, to get back to where I was, and I was able to transfer to Allegheny College. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, 2 years I wasn't on the field. I was more like a scout player.
Yeah.
I was one scouting player of the year though, and then my junior year, I worked my way into the field, and that's probably just my biggest adversity is being cut from the football team and then coming in and not getting the playing time I thought I deserved,
For sure.
due to whatever reason. But I just used that to become a better football player and work on what I had to work on, whether it was athletic wise or it was film room wise. Just I became a better football player and asked why me. I sort of said try me in terms of that sense. I just did whatever I had to do to become the best football player I could be.
Yeah, for sure. So who's your biggest motivation?
My biggest motivation I would actually say is probably just the right answer to say myself, because I just want to put myself in the best position. I want to achieve my dreams of playing in NFL, and I want to make myself proud in terms of I want to be proud of myself. I want to do everything I can. I want to live up to my potential. So I'd say that is one of my main motivations. I would also say my other motivation, in order to succeed, who motivates me to succeed, probably my mom. She works hard. She had a couple of health problems, but she bounced back from it. She was resilient in that sense, and that motivates me to be the best I could be in all facets of life. Also, my first trainer I had was like a strength and conditioning coach I've had still junior high school. Dan Gilman, he just motivates me to do everything I have to do. It's all about get back to preparation in order to be the best I can be. He's really big on that, and I try to utilize that in all aspects of my life, football especially.
Yeah, for sure. So one last question for you. Do you have any advice you can give to the young athletes out there chasing their NFL dreams?
I would just say to work hard. I would say work hard, don't give up, and keep the faith. In terms of that sense, work hard. Obviously, you have to do everything that's possible. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's the highest level of football there is. No matter what genetic disposition you have to, develop it the most you could be. I would say don't give up, because there's going to be times where it looks like it's the end of the road, but I guarantee if you just push a little harder, just dig within yourself, you're going to find that extra juice to keep you going. And then keep the faith. I would say you have to believe in something, because there's going to be points in the journey where you're not going to see points that you're not going to see a straight way. You're not going to see your dream right in front of you. You have to take a leap of faith, and you got to believe in something. You have faith in something that your hard work and your preparation will pay off, and you just have to trust the process. Live by what you envision in your head as how you're going to achieve the dream, not what's right in front of you, not what's visual to you right now, but just, believing your faith and what it's actually going to take to achieve your dream. So just believing in that inner vision.
Yeah, for sure. Ethan, I appreciate your time today, man, and thank you again for reaching out.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's
I do
always
appreciate
it's always fun to pick the brains of NFL prospects and whatnot. So I do appreciate everything. I appreciate your time today, and I'll get this stuff uploaded for you, man. Good luck, and I'll be tuned in for sure.
Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
No worries. God bless.
Thank you. You too. Go Saints.